Well met, Knights. Watch Saga here. I'm really excited. Today we're going to go through starting a new series for the channel, the free-to-play account here in Knighthood. So it's going to be a let's play of the game. So you want to become a Rage Knight, eh? Do you really think you're up to it? You don't look like much, but maybe I see a glint in your eye. So who are you? So yeah, we're gonna go completely free to play. Just to show you that it can in fact be done. And show you kind of like the tips and tricks along the way that we're doing to ensure that, you know, that we're making the best Watch Saga free-to-play account. I'm gonna jump right in. Well met. He's stealing my lines. You better take a seat. There's a log over there by the fire. So we sit, very stylishly. Forgive my rudeness. I should introduce me. Yeah, you should. Who are you? Fancy pants. Sir Drakeson to you, guide and mentor. We're in Estellan, an island on the edge of the world. Cool beans. Wild animals, goblins. It really is the good old days. We're in the good old days right now. Needs a new Rage Knight. So he's a old Rage Knight. We need a new Rage Knight. It's gonna be us. So we're jumping into the beginning of the game. The introduction battle is against some beasts, and he's gonna walk us through it. So we're gonna start with some basic attacks. You tap to attack. Cool beans. You get one action. You get 4 actions in your turn. Keep tapping. You can chain them together. Womp, womp, womp. Cool beans. Enemy gets 1 turn to your 4, so that's pretty sweet. Can we finish him off? Heck yeah. Consider him finished. Sit down, Mr. Boar. Chain attacks do more damage, so do them as often as you can. So it's the first attack is no modifier, the second attack is 25%, the third attack is 25%, and the ultimate last in a chain is 50%. So we go around 2. There's a little goblin. See, 25, 25, 50. So you can defeat an unarmed pig and a lonely goblin. We all have to start somewhere. It's true. I start here. This is where I start. This is where everybody starts. It's the beginning of Knighthood. We're in the introduction. Show me you can use a sword, but it's a small part of what it means to be a Rage Knight. Don't get too comfy. We've got work to do. Let's pack up this camp and get going. Begin the story. We need to reclaim a gauntlet of power. Only then can we truly say we're a Rage Knight. So there's the Tomb of Heroes, which is right here. That's where they keep, apparently, the last gauntlet that exists. So we're at Hale's Point. Oh, the Knight's Gauntlet. Claim the gauntlet from the Tomb of Heroes. He believes there's a magical artifact at the Tomb of Heroes. Fight your way there and reclaim it to unleash the full power of a Rage Knight. So we're going to move right over here, which is going to get us into a battle instance, a conquest instance. And this is still sort of the tutorial, so everything's going to be pretty easy. More than one enemy. You can look at what you're up against by tapping these little portrait icons. A wolf and a goblin. He's being sassy, so attack the wolf. 2, kill him, swipe right, boom. Got the goblin. Finish off the goblin. You got it, boss. 1, 2. Oh, didn't even use all 4. Easy peasy. Butter and pie. Oh, now they brought 3. Oh boy. So this is an important thing to learn in the game. Most 99% of enemies are going to hit your armor, which is your blue bar. Archers, any sort of archers, anybody with a bow, like these gentlemen here with their bows, go directly to your hit points. So it's a matter of taking them out, swipe. So as the boar hit my armor, the goblin hit my health directly. So gonna take out the goblins first. Alright, so that's that done. And now round 3 of the conquest. Again, 2 bow goblins and 1 melee goblin. But now we get to see that they're splitting them up into rows. So you've got the front row of melee and the goblins in the back row. So we can't, they're just gonna hurt us until we kill this guy. So let's kill this guy. Now the archers are gonna move up and we can attack them. It's their turn, so big hits to my health bar. 1, 2, swipe, 3, 4. Chain attacks are very important. We have won. We shall continue. So we beat the conquest. It opens up the new conquest here to the Tomb of Heroes. I'm gonna get it loaded and see what's going on. You don't want to disturb anything. Of course, you put the gauntlet in a place where you need the gauntlet to get through it. So, all right. So we're gonna open the chest. And there's our Rage Gauntlet. The weapon of the Rage Knight. It's pretty. This relic empowers you to summon the spirits of legendary heroes to do your bidding. It is the symbol of the Order of Rage, and together we will rebuild its glory. Something approaches and it sounds big. So, yeah. Oh. Thick boy, big bear. All right. So one thing I want to note real quick, just part of this free-to-play guide includes optimizing your playstyle. A lot of people who are going to be watching this Let's Play will be already into the game, but I want to kind of clear the mist on how long some things take without, over farming, just playing the game naturally. So one thing we're going to note, if you're not familiar with it, is that there are different kinds of gauntlets in the game. One of the gauntlets is called the Maverick Gauntlet, which is considered by a lot of people to be the most powerful gauntlet in the game. And you get that gauntlet by punching 50,000 times. And the way this gauntlet works is it charges up your rage when you get a critical hit. So it's a really good one to have because you want to, make as many critical hits as possible. So one thing we're going to do is we're going to punch a lot. There are going to be situations where we have to use our weapons, but we're going to be punching as much as humanly possible, which will save us resources on our weapon builds, as well as just start from the very beginning earning us that Maverick Gauntlet. So, oh, it's not letting me it won't let me punch yet. I went through that whole explanation. It won't let me punch yet. Can I punch? No? Okay, cool. Use ash to kill the bear. Cool beans. They're all pretty powerful or useful. Each hero has their own unique attacks. Choose the right one for your battle. Punch your enemies and your rage grows. Release it to unleash a hero's rage power. Alright, this big fella's gonna get punched. Punch him. Alright, cool. I'm gonna punch him. So, the rage meter here. If you end the chain with a punch, you gain extra rage. Okay. So, I believe it works the same way that, we'll see real quick. Okay, thank you. So what is that? Calling a hero to do their rage power. So the rage power is your second tier of power. It's your special one-time use thing. And it gives you some info here. So Rain of Fire, strong versus beast, and it has a chance to give the burn debuff. This is strong versus outlaw, and it has a chance to weaken enemies. I'm going to use Ash's Rain of Fire just because the burn is a damage over time ability, which will be better for us, I think. Yeah. So it didn't burn him, but could have. I'm going to punch. Now punch again and get 25% more rage. So I think it's the same way, 25% more, 25% more, 50% more if you go all 4 punches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 50% more rage. Also, when your rage bar is full and you don't want to tap, you can still swipe up to punch. Superb! I knew you were more than a mere warrior. You are a true rage knight. Darn tootin'. All right. So that's chapter 1 in the bag. We've got the Rage Gauntlet. We have our first like overview mission, which is to get the Maverick Gauntlet, 50,000 punches. For any free-to-play player, that's the biggest hump you're gonna get over, because Maverick Gauntlet is objectively the best, but it's also the most difficult. So we will be unlocking other gauntlets on our way to Maverick, but that's like our big, like that's the moment we're shooting for as free-to-play players. So we got 400 gold here, putting some money in our pocket. Gonna give us some an adventurer's tunic. Slap that bad boy on. Adventurer's sleeves. Also slapping that bad boy on. Now we have a light armor bonus, so that's good. Got your gauntlet and a couple of pieces of armor, but that's only the start. Seacroft is the nearest town, and then we'll learn about merchants. So make haste to Seacroft. You don't want to be caught unprepared. So that's going to be it for this video. Obviously, like I said, we're going kind of piece by piece, doing the Let's Play, focusing on the free-to-play aspect, how to maximize your efficiency in Knighthood. It's a super fun game. This is actually my 3rd account that I'm playing through, so this will be a little bit slower than the other 2 because it's free to play. But we're gonna find out some tips and tricks to do along the way. So I'm gonna basically chunk these down into roughly 10-minute videos or so, just so it's not like overwhelming for everybody. So that was just kind of the intro, and then we'll move on and go over merchants, keep grinding out the punches. You know, we'll find these things together. So have fun in the game. We'll see you next time.